Hello, beautiful Gemini. I am Elena Valdez, and I am here to do your June 2024 tarot reading. This is a general reading, so whatever comes out, comes out. It might be love, it might be career, purpose. You never know. Let's find out. And at the end of the reading, I'm going to ask a yes or no question for you. So think of a question that you need a yes or no answer to, and I will pull a major arcana to give you a yes or no. And sometimes it's a maybe, so we'll see. So for now, let's start with potential challenge that you have coming up here in the month of June. And then we'll follow that up with an opportunity for joy and advice, and then your yes or no question. All right, Gemini, my gems. I love calling you that, my gems, beautiful gems. All right, what is the potential challenge, dear Spirit, for Gemini here in the month of June? And happy Pride, everyone. This is Happy Pride Month. I belong to the L of that alphabet. And if you are family, have a wonderful Pride. I'm wishing you lots of heart openness and all that good stuff. All right. Ooh, your cards are popping already. Your cards are on fire. They are communicating. All right, let's see. Beautiful Gemini, one more card, please, Spirit. I've been getting additional cards today. Ooh. Oh, this is going to be a good month for you, Gemini. Oh, you have opportunity for connection this month. Lots of opportunity for connection. But that is your challenge. It's like, whoopee, but it's your challenge, Gemini. So, all right, so you're going to have a lot of invitations. There's going to be a lot to do here. And the challenge is whether or not you're going to get enough rest and whether or not you're allowing yourself to heal from something. For some of you, that's something actual physical. So I just want to just kind of give you, just a little invitation here to make sure, encouragement from Spirit really, is while you're out having fun connecting with others, because some of you are really heavily, your hearts are open, you're connecting with other people in a love romantic way and in a celebratory friendship kind of way, right? So I'm going to read two interpretations. There's going to be two different groups of you here. The first interpretation is that this is going to be a fun-filled month with lots of activities, lots of outings that may potentially get in the way of some healing that you need to do. The healing I'm feeling is physical. So either maybe you have a little cold that hasn't gone away fully, or maybe there's something physical happening in your body, like you have a strain of an ankle or something. I'm just getting these random things, right? Ailments. And so, yes, you're going to want to get out there and be with these people and celebrate. And it looks like some of you are having some resurgence of romantic love here. So whether it's with your current person or with a new person, it's like you're having these outings with them and you're maybe showing them off to your friends and you're having excitement, or you're newly interested in meeting new energy, right? The problem here is that the potential challenge for June is that you don't get the proper healing and rest that's needed. For some of you, it's emotional. For most of you, it's going to be something physical. So just being aware of that and balancing that is going to be key for you here in June, my beautiful Gemini. Also, okay, so that's for one group of you. The other group of you here, there is a potential that there is maybe something happening here with a love connection that's maybe there's like a third situation, maybe like I don't feel this like a third party per se, but maybe what is it, like a third wheel? I hate to say that, but that's what it feels like. Like maybe there's someone or something interrupting the flow or your connection with someone. And that can be that maybe, oh, I hate to say this, but this is what's coming up, okay? So don't get mad at me. But something to do with children potentially for some of you. So either maybe it's like a child is going to be around over the summer, specifically in June, longer than you thought. Like maybe the co-parent, someone's co-parent didn't come in or something, or maybe they're sick and they're healing from something. And so now your connection with another person is being interrupted by this third person. Yeah. So hey, I'm not saying that kiddos are a problem, okay? This is just a thing, okay? And it doesn't mean that you are seeing a problem with it. It's just going to interrupt that flow that you have, right? This can be a person visiting from out of town. It could be your person's relative. It can be your relative that now all of a sudden has to be included in all of your things that you previously had planned with just one individual. And now your spouse is having to deal with the in-laws staying with you, or vice versa, or a relative or a friend or someone that's visiting over the summer. And so it's interrupting. It's kind of putting a break on your connection with someone. And again, it's being read that way because it's in the potential challenge position. So we'll clarify it in a little bit. Before we clarify, let's see what the opportunity for joy is for you here in the month of June. What is the opportunity for joy? For some of you is that you won't get to see someone special because they have to entertain a third person. Whether it's a third person, like another lover, or a relative, family member, child, etc., etc., etc. Opportunity for joy for Gemini, for our beautiful gems spirit. What is the opportunity for joy in the month of June? All right, so you have the Seven of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, and Temperance. Okay. So there are a couple of things happening here. You may actually find joy here, Gemini, in the month of June, and maybe even spilling into July, I'm feeling. It may be worth your while to invest into some form of travel. Temperance here is the card of Sagittarius. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter represents all things travel, all things foreign lands, culture, learning, higher learning. And an opportunity for joy here is for you to quite literally invest your coin into some kind of advancement. And the advancement is moving into temperance. So there's an opportunity for you to invest in either a course that's going to expand your mind, Gemini. There's a teaching, there's like a layer or a branch to the skill set you already hold. It's like a layering of knowledge here that's worth exploring, worth investing in. But this can also be traveling, or I just got like foreign lands, foreign languages, cultures, learning something to do in those realms. So it can be that you literally are just taking a course online that's taking you to a foreign land via online, or you're literally getting either in a boat, on a cruise, on a flight, and you're going to this place, and it's going to offer you lots of learning, lots of expansion for the future, and also balance. There's something about that. It's almost like you haven't maybe done that in a while, and so there's some balance that investment is going to bring you. So if you've been wondering on whether or not you should invest in that, this is looking very positive. All right, so now let's open this up. And let's clarify the challenge. Let's go back to the challenge and clarify it. But you have your opportunity for joy. It's about knowledge, right? It's about growth and expansion. All right. But it doesn't look, this growth and expansion doesn't look like, well, you may potentially be going with a couple of people or someone else, but You don't have to. It may be a solo thing that you're doing, potentially. All right, let's go back to the challenge. Let's get some clarifiers here. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. And remember, the Ten of Pentacles on its own is beautiful. It's a beautiful card, but it's in the potential challenge. And the Ten of Pentacles is filled. Look at this particular Ten of Pentacles. There's a child smack in the middle of this couple, smack in the middle. So I really do think that for some of you, and then there are kiddos. There are like 3 kiddos in the background running around like, hey, I know the 2 of you were trying to have a night in alone or a June in alone, but here we are. So for some of you, it is the interruption of family members, probably children. And again, I know it's not a negative thing. It's just interrupting your flow with someone else, your spouse, loved one, lover, or maybe even someone you haven't met yet that you were hoping to meet, or that kind of thing, right? Because it's going to be different for everyone depending on where you are in your relationships. Yeah. And so that's going to cause a little bit of confusion. And the Two of Swords here, clarifying, it just means, because Two of Swords can also symbolize separation from the situation, right? Because you're sort of not grounded in what's happening. So it's almost like whomever this third party is, or this third party situation, and again, third party doesn't mean cheating. It means just quite literally a third person, you know, whether it's a relative, child, what have you, neighbor, whatever. And it's causing a little bit of, what am I going to do with this? What am I doing with it? So what are we doing this month? Where is the us? Where are we in this when this person is here? So it's just going to require you to be patient with that. I'm going to pull up some advice in a little bit too, and that'll help us. Let me see if there are any clarifiers for the opportunity for joy. Back to the opportunity for joy. And remember, we're going to ask a yes or no question. Opportunity for joy. For gems. For my gems. Clarifying, clarifying, clarifying. Oops. You know what? I'm gonna put this back because they came out to, they weren't right. It wasn't right. If they are meant to be, they will come back out. They always do when they are meant to be, and I put them back in. It's just the way it works. All right, so let's clarify for gems here. Make it clear, please. Make it clear. Clarifiers for this position. Okay. Okay, the Eight of Wands. That's about movement forward. Movement forward. So yeah, there's something here that's going to bring you joy. And Eight of Wands is also travel, by the way. It's another travel card. It's a card of inspiration. So it really is about investing. Dear Gemini, there's what's going to bring you joy here in June. And also, I'm feeling summer overall. What's going to bring you joy is for you to invest in something that inspires you, and it's going to have some element of learning, growth, expansion. That's it. That's the only clarifier for you. That's all Spirit wants to give. And it's beautiful. It's about, at the end of the day, what is going to bring you joy is you literally, quite literally investing, putting money into something that inspires you. Okay, let's think of... Oh, actually, no, I'm not there yet. Let's do advice. Oh, look at me. I almost skipped your advice. That's like the most important part of the reading. I'm sorry, gems. Okay, let's pull advice cards. 3 advice cards for our Geminis here in the month. Really? Is that it? Wow, okay. That's so interesting how that happened. Okay, so you've got the Ten of Wands, the Seven of Cups, and the World. Okay, so a couple of things here, my beautiful Gemini. There's a call here to put a little effort, a little more effort. There's going to be, it's a necessity here to make some decisions, to choose, to put some effort and time. It's basically saying put some effort and time into choosing a place or a thing or a course that you want to move into. And with the world here, there is travel. There's some kind of travel here involved. There's some kind of travel or something to do with foreign land or something to do with knowledge. But you're having a hard time deciding, and that's part of the thing here. So the advice is you're going to need to put a little bit of effort. You're going to have to push through. There's something, if this came up, the way it came up, Gemini, it means that you're either postponing the part where you take the time to either research a place or a study, a course, or whatever this opportunity for joy is. And it's asking you to not be afraid to make a choice, not be afraid to move towards and work towards choosing something. And it can potentially be just choose a place that you're going to go to with the world ending it here. So maybe you're just having conflict. It's like, where do I go? Where do I go here in June? But it's also something else, honey. I feel like for some of you, you are traveling here in June already, that you already know, it's already picked, it's already chosen. But there's like, it's almost like you have all this stuff you're juggling, that you're doing, that you just need to set it down. You need to set it down so you can enjoy your June. So you can enjoy this new knowledge that you're going to be accessing, this new traveling. But also, I have a feeling here of heavy itinerary. So it can be even your courses. If this is a course, maybe you're choosing too many at the same time. You're staggering them, and it's too much. It's like that's going to cause too much burden for you. This is not the time to do that. So your advice is very clear. Don't overcomplicate your life right now by having too much to do, too much of an itinerary. Focus on your worldly experience that you're having, whether it's because you're learning something new. Maybe you just met a friend who is foreign, who is teaching you something new, or you're exploring something new, or you're literally traveling and exploring and learning something new. Okay, that's it. Very clean and simple. Now think about your question, a yes or no question, and I will pull an answer. All right. For our gems, beautiful spirit, is it a yes or a no to their question? Yes or no? It's a no. It's a no, and the no is represented by la muerte, which is death. And the reason it's a no is because there's a call here to liberate yourself from that situation, that question that you asked. And the reason you need to liberate yourself from it is because you're not accessing your higher self, or you need to access your higher self. And in order for that to happen, in order for you to transform to the next stage of your life and who you are, that is why the answer is no. Okay? All right, beautiful Gemini. I hope that you have a fantastic June, and I hope to see you here soon. And I will be posting the cross-watcher video here soon. I hope you come back and watch that. And I appreciate any support you can give me here. If you subscribe, I actually really would love it if you did. And like the video, and also comment if you feel inclined to. All right, darling, have a wonderful June, and I'll see you here soon. Bye.